Alright.
That's me.
Yeah.
Are you into Ghost Theory? God damn it!
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Carl.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Now, if that's not leading up to something.
Foreshadowing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so...
No. If anything, I just randomly selected from a list of words that popped up. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Carl. Dang, that's awesome.
Me too.
That wasn't a yawn.
It was kind of a yawn.
You gotta do all the girls, dude.
Alright.
Alright. That was a long exhale, dude.
Yeah.
That was like, I was sitting here like counting them out. Like, oh my god.
Let's see. I don't know.
Choose your destiny.
I choose. I drank a lot of water, so I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm just gonna close my eyes and just randomly.
You're not moving. Here, you were like just going on the same one, like. See, like.
Okay. Hold on.
All right.
All
right.
Here. I'm handing it to you.
Watch me screenshot.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
They are closed. Oh, it's not B. What button do I push?
No. Just go up and down, and it's that one to choose. But I'll tell you when to stop. Okay.
All right.
Stop.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy. Goody, I get to say Sayori a lot.
This is a good poem, Carl. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously.
Yeah.
Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
I've been a member for a day.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Carl. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
You know, when I got up to go to the bathroom, I should have cleaned the smudge off my glasses. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I'm in this club because I want to, meet girls. No. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Fuck.
Now you get to read their handwriting.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
double fuck. We'll see about that. I mean, I've read some bad poems in my time, but at least her handwriting's a little better. Oh god, I saw how this one ends already and I'm... Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, what a lovely poem. That shall surely go down in the ages. Sayori, this is one of the worst poems I've ever read. And I've read a book from local writers where they wrote poems about cactuses. There's a cacti. I don't know. And this is really... Never mind.
Cactars.
Yeah. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It's a bad poem. It sounds just like you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a bad poem. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Yeah, I guess. That'd be something.
Oh, god damn
We
it!
gotta go through them all, you know that.
Nah.
It's like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Gotta read them all. Gotta read them all. Gotta read them all.
Alright.
Just pick. Just pick.
Okay.
Hi, Carl. Having a good time so far?
No, not at all, this game. Yeah!
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
I guess. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Carl. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Carl. I read that really fast.
Well, I mean, it's just 20 random words scribbled down on paper.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. When I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
I'm pretty sure I picked bikini as one of my words.
Yeah. I guess, well, I mean, women like bikinis. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Hey, that's actually my motto.
I told you it worked, man. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
She already told me.
Right. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Ooh. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Yeah. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
First chance I get, I'll select a different 20 random words.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Excuse me. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Oh, fuck. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't always mean I feel that way, you know?
You're gonna explain it to me in depth, aren't you? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, thank God you did. Oh man, this one has a scroll bar?
Yeah. And she wrote big, dude.
Oh, okay, that's how you scroll. Okay. Hole in wall. This isn't about a glory hole, is it? Sorry. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think?
It's about a glory hole, isn't it? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Is this right, man? A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Well, I apologize for not making it powerful.
I've got the power!
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because that's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you'll just get one dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What? Okay.
So you're gonna choose.
Yeah. I have no idea who I'm gonna choose at this point.
She's gonna be mad that she picked her last.
Yeah, probably. But seriously, like, Why even come to this screen? I guess it's a programming requirement, but if there's one choice, just auto-choose it. Let's get this over with. Yeah.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Yeah, I knew something like that was going to happen.